Sarah and Kim came from two of the chicest magazines in the design business.
My name is Sarah, and I was the creative director at Domino Magazine. I was at Domino, magazine folded, out of work, phone rings, Kim Gieske says, "Hey, I'm decorating. I need more clients. Will you join me?" I said, yeah, I'll join you.
My name is Kim Gieske, and I am the former style editor of House and Garden magazine. I considered Sarah and myself to be rivals.
Domino was pret-a-porter and House and Garden was couture.
I couldn't find grand enough at House and Garden. It was never too grand. It was never too elegant. It was never too important.
House and Garden is very chic, very uptown, quite tight.
Domino.
The Domino magazine world.
You would look at pictures, you knew exactly where to get them.
Young, vibrant, hip.
And more focused on sort of a young bohemian do-it-yourself design.
There may have been some resentment when House and Garden folded and Domino was kind of taking its place for a little while there.
When my magazine folded, I really wasn't that concerned at first. I thought I would just go get another magazine job. But the problem was magazines kept folding.
I had to become something completely different.
I've really had to think about reinventing myself and doing something completely different because there are no magazine jobs left.
Am I nervous about becoming a decorator? Yes, because I have never done an installation. I've done 1,001 photo shoots that were massive over-the-top productions, but guess what? If you pull the camera back a little bit, you can see around the edges, the real life, but decorating, the whole thing has to be done.
I initially approached Sarah because I thought that she could really help me bring in clients.
Sarah is always super bubbly, super nice, but also really naughty.
She is just one of those people that has a wow factor when she walks into a room.
I don't care if there was a 21-year-old Playboy bunny, Sarah would crush.
She just has it.
Sarah would bring one thing to the table and Kim could bring another thing to the table.
She is really talented. I always admired her work.
Kim has a very classic look and a very timeless look.
She's major talent, major talent.
I've kind of put all of my eggs in this one basket. I have very little money left and I'm going to invest it in this firm. And if this doesn't work, there's no plan B for me. I don't know what else to do.
My plan B, I don't really have a plan B.
So many people think, oh, interior design, that's fun. It's the perfect mix between shopping and a creative business. You know, that's for me. And what they don't realize is that it's a service business.
Celery has the kind of decorating business that I hope I could have.
She did a line for Lane, which was really fantastic. She actually has an upcoming line that's going in Bergdorf's, which is really beautiful. She has fabric lines and books.
I got into interior design totally by mistake. My mother's a designer, and in growing up watching her work in Palm Beach, I was absolutely certain it was exactly the insanity I was going to avoid.
Her decorating is sleek and fun, and she's really made a name for herself. She is somebody that I would hope to emulate.
Sarah and Kim are going to have to learn a lot on the journey between the magazine world and the interior design world. They're going to learn that it's not about the finished picture, that it's about the happy client.
This union between me and Kim has got to work and had better work because I can't have another thing fold.
Hello, Kim.
Hi, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
It's been a while.
It's been a long while.
So
and this
nice
is
to meet
Sarah.
you.
Oh, great to meet you.
When I walked into the Lady Frank's apartment, I was literally adopt me.
I can't believe your house.
I know. It's
I've
amazing.
heard so much about you as a legend in the business.
I worked as a magazine editor for 40 years, and I know that sounds very scary, and it scares me sometimes, but that's what I've been doing professionally.
Cynthia Frank was the editor-at-large at House & Garden. I worked with you, remember?
I met Kim when she came to House & Garden. We never went on shoots together because she was an editor and I was an editor, so we kind of did the same thing, produced stories. But I have great respect for her. She produced that great story on Gwyneth Paltrow with a cover, Aaron Lauder with a cover.
I've been trying to do some decorating, and I started my own firm, and I got a few clients. And
then I hitched my coattail.
well, then
What is it? A malaprop?
It wasn't going so
I hitched
well.
my wagon to her coattail.
So great collaboration.
Cynthia Frank is like a hurricane of interior design and social world knowledge.
Cynthia Frank's first job was with Slim Aarons back in 1918. And since then, it's just been like insert famous name.
Francois Catrou. Do you know Amy Perlin, Marie Chantal Agrees? The Andrew Starks, the Ashley Starks, Michael Smith, Diane von Furstenberg's living room in Paris. Peggy Russell loves new designers. Scalamandre Fabric.
She knows everybody, she knows everything.
If we get the gold seal of approval from Cynthia Frank, then we could basically like write our own ticket in town. I was thinking it would be easier if there were two of us, just workload-wise, and sort of, twice as many ideas. But the problem is there are twice as many ideas and we're disagreeing on them.
But friction's great. I think friction's terrific. Do
Yes.
what presents you to the world.
We've had to think of lots of clever ideas that are inexpensive.
But is that part of your goal, to do inexpensive interiors that don't cost a lot of money? Do you feel that's your audience more than someone who can write the bigger check? Mentioned to them more than once about finding the person who will write the check, which is the bottom line. You have to come into the room, both of you, on the same page.
We do want to be proud of what we're doing and we do want to be artistic, but we do also have to get paid. And that's the thing I've been struggling with a lot.
This is what I'm meant to do. I'm going to be great at this. It's going to be successful. There'll be a few bumps in the road, but so what?
Getting your first client is one of the most exciting moments in the business because you realize somebody has taken this leap of faith and chosen you.
Will you help us?
Of course, I'd love to help in any way, but tell me how I can help.
We need
What
clients.
Can I do?
Will you recommend us to
We'd
people?
love, if we do something that's competent and fabulous, we'd love to get it published.
You actually don't need as much help as you think, but I'd love to help
Oh, it's
advise
good
you.
having you as a secret weapon in the back pocket.
Well, actually, it's not as amazing as I want it to be.